Hi guys! We look good. Hi guys. Okay. Hi, my name is Prinny and today I'm talking with Joanah Ngan Woo, who is a rugby player. She plays for the Black Ferns and she's just going to give me a little insight into her life as a rugby superstar. And then we're just going to talk about how she got into rugby, her current life, what her day-to-day and her experiences with this beautiful sport. Actually it's better. So you started, tell me about did you play sports as a young person? So tell me about your life before rugby.
Oh, life before rugby. Always loved to play sport.
Yeah.
Played every sport, most sports there were.
So every sport. So lots of sports.
I played like heaps of sport. Loved to play. Just repeat myself.
So you like touch?
Yeah, played touch, netball, basketball, volley, water polo, flipper ball.
Oh, whoa.
I tried out cricket, but it was really boring. I didn't want to play it. And then when I started at St. Catherine's College in year 9, grade 9.
Grade 9?
Yeah, grade 9.
This is for international viewers. Grade,
Australians, grade 9.
How old were you?
13.
Okay.
Yeah, I think 12 or 13.
Okay. The thing with the difference between Australia and New Zealand is we start going high school in year 7.
Oh, yes,
so you
right.
start in year 9?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So you were just starting high school?
Yes, just starting high school in year 9. And I went to St. Catherine's and college.
It's not about me as much as I enjoy the spotlight.
And just played a lot of sport at St. Cass, netball, basketball, touch, volley, water polo, and then decided to give rugby a go. I never liked rugby before. My family was a rugby crazy family, but I used to just watch movies in the room while they watch the All Blacks.
Okay.
And then I started playing rugby and just enjoyed the team culture, enjoyed learning the new rules. I was really bad.
So what are the rules of rugby?
Oh.
I'm going to test you now.
Oh my gosh.
Is it like
can't
touch?
pass the ball forward.
Is it like touch, except you tackle?
Well, that's what rugby league is.
Yes. Okay.
But then like rugby union's got like a
line
lot of more different things in like rucks, line outs and real scrums.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why are you putting on the league scrums? but the main difference between league and union is just the number of...
Yeah, and it's a different sport.
I feel like I'm showing my rugby union lack of knowledge, but I'm learning right now.
Yes.
So you were grade 9 and then you played for your school?
Yeah, and then I played for my school and like started to enjoy it and get better, and then in year 11, grade 11, year 11, age 15. Is that the same?
Yeah. Age 15.
Yeah. Then our school had a France exchange opportunity, and it was like a rugby exchange, and so then I got it. Had to apply and interview and everything.
Oh, okay. Did lots of girls?
Yeah, there was like at least 5 or 6 that I know of. And then 2 of us got chosen to go.
Yeah.
And then went to play rugby in France for 6 months in the Nord-Pas-de-Calais.
Oh, somewhere in France.
And then played rugby in France, lived in France, learnt some French, ate some croissants and cheese, came back happy. happy weight. Yeah.
So you came back after
Yes,
that?
I came back and then I started playing club rugby for Orries.
And was your we'll go Orries after. Was St. Catherine's a rugby school?
It wasn't like, it's not like you go to St. Catherine's to play rugby.
Oh, okay,
Or like like they did have a good rugby team, but I didn't even know that.
Yeah,
because I was not a fan of rugby.
Oh, okay.
But they're good when I first started. Yeah.
Yeah. So you came back in Orries. I forgot to say, Joanah is from Wellington.
Yes.
Born and bred in Wellington. So Orries is the Wellington
club team. Yeah. So started playing club there, and then I made the Wellington Pride, which is the provincial team.
And the Wellington equivalent would be
the Wellington Lions.
Oh, okay.
But the women in New Zealand don't have Super Rugby.
Oh, okay.
So there's no like Hurricanes for us, but apparently Australia do.
Oh. Yeah.
Go Australia!
Do you think they'll eventually have a Super Rugby?
Yeah, they've been in talks about it for ages, so hopefully be really cool.
So.
Yeah, then I can be full time.
Watch this space.
And then I made the Wellington Pride, and
you were 7?
Yeah, I was 17, and playing with women like 30, even 40 for the Wellington.
And okay, so if you can't see right now, but Joanah, how tall are you?
180 centimeters.
So she has some good height on her.
I don't know what that is in feet.
Should we do a side by side so they can see?
What?
I feel like this. I think I'm 5'1". I think I'm all the way back.
Too black now.
Oh, well, we'll do it. But she's very tall. Does that a lot of rugby players, like female rugby players, tall? Oh, it's like tall. Not sure.
Yeah. Well, for my position, like a lock, like locks need to be tall because they jump in the lineup.
Okay.
But so that's the only position that needs to be tall in my position. But everyone is all different kind of sizes and heights.
So is anyone my height?
Yeah, it's smaller. Even smaller. Yeah.
Potential all black Fern.
Yeah.
Oh, well, okay. Oh, that gives me.
Yeah, like tinier. There's some tiny people. Yeah. But they can play and they love it.
And so, how many positions are there in this room? Like, this is how.
Okay.
Okay,
so there's.
I know, but I don't.
So there's props.
Yep.
So they're like the big, strong people that do the lifting.
Okay.
And.
So they're lifting you.
Yep. They lift me, and then there's a hooker, 2 locks.
Yep.
Which is me. 3 flankers.
Yep.
A 6 and 7, 8. They're the flankers.
Okay.
And then there's a halfback.
There's
actually 15 positions.
Okay.
Because it's 15
Oh,
players.
that's lots. Okay.
Yeah.
Did you hear my joke? There's a whole back.
That's what it's called.
Oh, is that what it's called? Not a halfback.
The back. Okay. I can't.
Okay, I will learn. That is why I'm here talking with this.
Yeah, so there's like forwards and backs. And
okay.
Forwards are like the run it straight people, like all the contact, and then there's the backs who are usually like smaller but not necessarily.
Yeah.
And they're like the fast steppy ones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The back line.
The back line. So if you're wanting to play and you're a girl and whatever size you are, that gives me hope.
Yeah, anyone can play actually.
Oh, anyone can play. So you're now 17 and you're in the
Pride. Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. So played for the Wellington Pride for a couple of years, and we sort of travelled throughout New Zealand playing the different teams. Yeah. So that was a cool opportunity as an 18, 17
yeah.
year old. Free flights to Christchurch and Dunedin and Auckland. Got to see New Zealand. And then for
merch.
yeah. Oh, yeah, we got some gear. Not that much. But we get the gear.
Yeah.
And then you get noticed for the Black Ferns by playing in that the national provincial competition. And then I got a call and an email saying you've made the Black Ferns wider squad.
Wow.
Which is at least 50 or so people.
At what point did you begin to think you could make the Black Ferns?
I did it. It wasn't like I'm aiming to make the Black Ferns. I was just really enjoying my rugby and supposedly playing well-ish. And then once I got like you've made the wider squad, like we want you to start the high performance training. And then I was like, oh my gosh, I can be like the Black Ferns on TV.
I can be on the Weetabix. Yeah.
I'm waiting for my card.
Soon.
And then started training with the High Performance Academy here in Wellington. 6 a.m. wake ups and that was hard.
That was during so you just started uni or?
Yeah, I was just starting uni at that time, and luckily my classes were in the afternoon. And I could go to training at 6 a.m. and straight to sleep.
Wow.
Because I love to sleep.
Yeah.
And that was just a big change for me when I first started the morning trainings.
Yeah.
And being alive.
But you made it.
That we've adjusted now. Called them. And then so I had been training in the wider squad and going to camps with all the girls for about 2 years, trialing and playing pre-season games. And then I went on tour in 2018. We went to Chicago and back to France. And then they found out I could speak French, and they were like, go and talk to everyone.
Can you say some French?
Yeah. Je m'appelle Joanah.
Okay, I won't try. Okay, Blake, moving on. So you were now in France doing the tour?
Yeah, so that was my first tour that I made, so in the wider squad, and then you get picked to go on tour. There's usually about 30 to 35 that go. And then last year, 2019, then I made the tour team again to San Diego, where we were for a month and a week. It was extremely long. And then I got picked for the 22, so 22 play on the day, and I got to debut for the Black Ferns for my first time. And then
was your family there?
Yeah, so my parents came for a month and a week as well.
Wow.
And they were in San Diego for the whole time as well. And then they were able to be there, watch me live, watch me sing the national anthem.
Did you come on the screen?
Yeah. And my dad's parents live in America as well. Yeah. And they came down to watch as well. So that was cool.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So now I really am just I'm amazed at the fact that you studied. So you've 18 to 20, you got your 21, your first degree? Yeah, I graduated on my 21st birthday. Wow. I got the what was the stage, and then there's a thing people do here, they sing songs or do hakas, and then I was walking across the stage and I was like, no one do a song for me, no one, and all I hear is
happy birthday in the massive like Michael Fowler Centre.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Good memory.
Yeah.
Do you know who it was?
Yeah, it was my whole family.
So 3 years of you studying and then also like playing.
Yeah.
Wow.
So when I was studying, then we had rugby games each weekend for the Pride. So we were like travelling all through New Zealand. So I had to make sure my assessments were ready before I go.
So you would have had to like do time, like a lot of time
management. Like to the hour, to the driving time. But
and then you graduated, and then you also got a master's.
Yes. So finished my Bachelor of Arts in Social Policy and Education, and then I did an internship at a public sector government agency, and then I was like, I'm not ready, I need to study more. And then so I did my master's, and I chose international relations, because I was like interested in all that stuff and war. As much you can be interested.
But then peace, you want.
Yes, peace.
That's it. I gotcha. How long did the masters take?
It was actually only 1 year and like a month. So it was a year of coursework, and then like a last like 2 months of a research paper, and that was pretty hard deciding what subject I wanted to do. But I finally, after like 5 research proposals, chose my subject. It was political instability in the Pacific Islands.
That's interesting.
Just comparing historically and present.
Cool.
Yeah, that was so interesting.
She's smart and she's sporty. Double trouble. And then, so that was 2018 when you finished your master's.
Yeah. Well, I finished the research paper like early last year, 2019.
And so all of 2019 you've been training.
Been training and working full time.
And so your typical day. What's your typical day?
Typical day.
What are you doing tomorrow?
Tomorrow we've got a mental skills session and skin fold testing at 6 a.m.
So what?
I know. I didn't know what it was when So skin fold testing is like there's these tongs. And it measures like how much fat compared to muscle is in your body. It's not fun. So they like pinch, measure here and like measure the fat.
Just to make sure the muscles is up there?
No, to make measure like how much muscle you have as opposed to fat, and then you can improve on it if it's bad, or you can be happy with it if it's good.
And then that's from 6 to...
about 6 a.m. to 7:30. Then I'll go to work and work like 8:30 to 5. And then rush home, get changed, and then I have training at 6. We've got a pre-season club training for Orries. Woo!
Orries. Do you have a chant?
No.
Orries, you need a chant. So can you just scaffold out what the year looks like for you?
So like Jan to April is just pre-season training, and work on fitness and gym stuff, and then club starts in about April, and it goes all the way through August, and we have a couple of Black Ferns camps and trials for the first few tours, which is in June and July, and then there's a big tour like the whole of October, and then I'm just all over the place. And then we have like Wellington Pride for like end of August, beginning of October, September.
And then November and December is...
Yeah, so it's like a big like month tour in October to like middle of November, and then just
break.
Break.
Okay.
For 1 month.
one month break.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
So you're now preparing for the next World Cup?
Yeah. We're preparing for World Cup. Black Ferns are preparing for 2021, and it's going to be based in New Zealand, so that's cool.
Awesome.
Yeah. We haven't had one on home soil, so that'd be cool.
How long has Black Ferns been... How long has like female rugby been? A while? Or?
Yeah. In Wellington we just celebrated like 30 years of like women's rugby, but
awesome.
that's like recognised ones, but
Yeah.
there was still like
Other
social ones and ones that weren't recorded. But yeah, not that long, but growing.
And like all of your friends, would you say a majority of your friends are like within the rugby community? Or like...
Yeah, I've got like a lot of friends through rugby, but just as much not in rugby.
Yeah.
Which it's good to have a balance.
Yeah.
Don't want to talk rugby all the time.
Yeah. So when you are talking rugby though, like how was it joining the female kind of, or like the rugby arena?
Yeah, it was good, but it was like quite scary coming in.
Very young.
Yeah, very young into the Wellington team, who had like experienced scary and not scary people. And then when I came into the Black Ferns, I thought it would be very competitive and sort of like everyone fighting for their spot, but it was sort of the opposite. People still fighting for their spot, but still trying to help new people and build each other up, which I was really pleasantly shocked about. And they still do it like my third or fourth year in. They're still still the same culture, and hopefully I can be like that too. Yeah.
Wow. I think of my next question. So So do you get this question a lot about young girls like being unsure about doing rugby?
Yeah, definitely, and from just girls themselves.
Like what would you say to them?
I just say like there's no harm in trying. Like they said, like you think rugby's gonna be scary and sort of like you're on your own, but it's like a massive team culture. Yeah. People say team, but for rugby, like if you don't have your teammates back, like they're gonna get hurt. So it's sort of like a survival thing.
But you have to be.
And I would say to like younger girls just to give it a go, and like you never know, you might be amazing at it, and I appreciate all the opportunities and things rugby's given me, like travel and making my family proud.
That must be a big thing though.
Yeah, definitely, because my family's a big rugby family.
What would you say, like, even a barrier to me thinking about doing rugby is like the possibility of getting hurt? Obviously it's a real possibility.
Definitely.
Definitely. You're definitely going to get hurt.
Well, with any sport,
there's a risk.
There's a risk of getting injured, but as long you don't just go and play a game, like you train and then you get taught all the right way to do things, and once you it's also a confidence thing. If you're not confident, you wouldn't say I'll go play, but with the training you build your confidence, and then I think when you're not confident, which is when when you're training and you're learning new the right way to do things.
You won't know how to
Yeah, then
manage.
you're not likely to be injured. Yeah, and then I don't know.
Good answer. So you get training and you get the proper.
Yes, you train and you get taught how to do it, and then you do it right.
Yeah. And you and you do it right. So I feel like that's a really thank you for chatting with me.
Oh yes, thank you for asking.
To any of the girls, or like to anybody wanting to play a new sport, especially if you're a female rugby, female potential like
Yeah.
Fern or Australian or whatever country you're
Wallaroo,
from.
that's what
Wallaroo?
Yeah, that's what they're called.
I knew it in my head. I'm not in my heart. A Wallaroo, definitely give it a try. I'm
Yes.
looking
Go for
forward
it.
to seeing where all of this goes. But soon, looking forward to 2021. Go and support Joanah online. Give this a like. But thank you. And
Thank you. Yes.
watch this space. Yeah. Oh wow, that was